good? Hello friends, my name is Melanie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 1 of the Beach Readathon. I was kind of debating whether or not I wanted to vlog, but I definitely do because the beginning of the month is going to be the time that I have the most free time. And quite literally, this readathon ends on the day that I am leaving for a trip for an entire week. And then 2 weeks after that, I'll be moving into my new apartment. So a lot of really exciting things happening in July, which is why I'm so happy that this readathon is happening at the beginning. It is already 11:30 when I'm starting this vlog, and we've had a pretty solid morning. Me and my sister took the dogs out for a walk, and while we were doing that, I picked up Listen to Your Heart by Casey West. This is a book that I've had in my script saved for quite some time, and it's like a quick 8-hour audiobook that I'm reading on 2 times speed. I'm already on chapter 5, and this sounds pretty solid. The entire premise is our main character, Catherine, or now as she goes by Kate, has been selected to be the host of an advice podcast that goes straight to their high school. But amidst high school crushes and having to give advice about relationships and life and whatnot, this podcast is born through this class that they are taking when all Kate wants to do is hang out at the family marina. She already knows what she's planning on doing with her life, which is own the marina and run it with her parents. And so I didn't think I was going to be able to find a book that fits another prompt, but this does fit the prompt: read a book that surrounds water in any shape or form. And so with this lake marina thing, yeah, she'd rather be out on the lake soaking up the solitude and sunshine, but she ends up co-hosting with just this snarky girl in the class, and she's like, obviously I'm gonna be the main speaker and then you're just gonna chime in. I was like, eh, shut up. But we're going to have some romance in this. The synopsis so far is pretty YA basic, but I've been having a lot of fun reading this. After we came back from the walk, I did a little bit of a workout with my sister. We did a 20-minute cardio set, and then we went and each did our own thing for a bit. And then I made myself some brunch and a very green smoothie, and I am ready to crack down and get some work done. I worked today until 5, and so I'll probably do a lot more audiobook listening to this while I'm working, and then hopefully later today I'll have some more downtime to physically read. So not part of this readathon is God's Grave by Kristoff. However, you guys saw from my June wrap-up that I'm pushing this into July. I got to page 102 yesterday, so I haven't made too much progress, and honestly it's a little bit slower to get through, so I'll probably read more of this tonight just because I kind of want to make a bigger dent in it than I already have. This readathon is off to a pretty solid start, and I'm excited, and that's all I have to say. So I am finally off work, which means I can start reading, but I didn't realize that today is Wednesday and I have an assignment due tomorrow, so I have to read All You Can Eat Is Kill. All You Need Is Kill by Hiroshi Sakurazaka. I don't think this fit any of the prompts for the Beach Readathon, but it does for the To Be Continued Readathon, so I'm gonna read it and consider it a complete. I'll probably get this done honestly a little bit. It's a graphic novel manga series, so I do have to annotate it and take a couple notes, but otherwise should be a pretty quick read. And then I have to watch the movie companion. The movie's called Edge of Tomorrow, so I'll probably force my family to watch that tonight. I just finished All You Need Is Kill. You will see this in my sci-fi and spec fic class video that I do later towards the end of August. I have to go watch the movie now, and then once I'm done with the movie and I write up the blog post and do whatever, I'm going to finally go back to reading the books for this readathon. I want to read another 100 pages of God's Grave tonight, so fingers crossed. Okay, so the Beach Readathon challenge for today, the photo challenge for today, is to build a sandcastle. Now, how am I gonna do that? I have no idea. So I'm just going to pull out a bunch of hardcovers and go from there. I'm also gonna pull out a bunch of hardcovers that I don't care to get damaged, because I would get really sad if I hurt one of my favorites. So now we have tower number 1. This is going to be a very small sandcastle. How's that for a book sandcastle? Hello friends. So I just came back from hanging out with my friends, as you saw. I got my car washed because it desperately needed to be washed. And with dinner I'm having a little bit of a spiked razzle dazzle, if you will. This is basically not like a LaCroix, I don't remember what the brand is, but it's flavored sparkling water. And then I added some lime Bacardi, so cheers. Okay, that's so far.
I've listened to the what's it called, soundtrack before, so like you don't get the whole story from just the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So like actually watching it for real, it's just, I don't even know, it's insane.
I know. I think
Like, how
Lafayette's
they
my
all-
favorite character, even more now.
Oh yeah.
Like, just like watching him on stage is kind of unreal.
Yeah, like the talent that they all have is just overflowing. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Like, I've listened to the performance that they did at the White House, and I was like, wow, like, this is like, they're hardly mic'd, they're like at a dinner, but like watching the actual, oh my god.
Yeah. Like imagine actually being like on Broadway and watching that in real life.
I would actually be so overwhelmed I might cry.
Yeah, same.
Alright, here we go. Part 2. Okay, so hello. I don't usually film in front of people, and so this is like,
I'm not people.
but like people.
You just call me people?
You are a person. But this is my best friend Caroline,
Hi vlog.
who
Is this
you
the
will
vlog?
see. Yes.
Hi vlog.
You will see her in an upcoming video, and I'm gonna give you a preview of it right now. So essentially we're gonna do when I'm up at her house in what, 2 weeks?
A week from today.
A week from today, yeah. And it's gonna be like the, oh, guess the book based off, or guess what the book is about based off the title, the cover.
Am I allowed to read the back?
Not yet.
Okay.
I gave her a curse so dark and lonely. Okay, what are your initial thoughts?
Well, it's got something to do with a forest and swords, so I'm thinking like magic or something like that.
Okay.
Obviously it says a curse, so someone's got a curse, and there's thorns, so like, not like, I don't want to say like princessy vibes, but like along that line where
You're
it's,
really
like,
close. You're really close.
Okay.
So
Like,
yes, princessy vibes.
like, prick your finger on the thorn, the sword in the stone, like, that's what I'm getting from the cover. But
Okay.
then again, I'm an art history major, so...
Yeah. You're like analyzing everything that goes
Yeah.
into it. Okay, go ahead and read not the inside flap, but the back.
Isn't that the one princess where she has to prick her finger on the thorn? Or she does prick her finger on the
There is
thorn?
one, but that's not it.
I don't know what princess that is.
That's Aurora. That's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Where she, and then she falls asleep.
I never saw that movie.
It's okay. What other princess stories do you know that have a curse in them?
All of them.
Not all of them.
All of them.
Okay, go ahead and read the inside flap.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah! I'm very excited to quiz her on essentially some of my favorite books.
Oh!
Thoughts?
She tries to save a stranger in the streets of Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
She's pulled into a magical world. So it's like an alternate universe?
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically...
Wait, what's that one movie where she is a princess and she falls into a hole and she
With,
comes out?
the
Yeah.
dude from Grey's Anatomy
Yeah.
with McSteamy.
We should watch that.
What is that called? Something
It's not
Enchanted.
Ella
It's not.
It's not Ella
It's just Enchanted.
It's just Enchanted?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
We might be wrong.
They're gonna.
The vlog
is
will
gonna yell at
correct us
me.
in the comments.
But yeah. So essentially, this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling set,
Okay.
obviously in an alternate universe.
Gotcha.
And you're right in the magical elements in that they can come back and forth. Not everyone, but they can come back and forth between like our world and their world.
Okay.
And the curse is like he's the Beast. And he transforms into the Beast.
But how does like the Beast translate like into a modern rendition of that?
Well, the only like modern rendition is the fact that they move in and out of like real life.
But is like the person who is the Beast portrayed in
Human form?
human form?
Yes. But they they
he just
come in and out of
transforms
the
into a
Beast.
normal looking person. Like he's not like
He is a normal looking
he's
person
not
for
like
most
a
of it.
Disney bounding version of Beast.
No, he's a different kind of
that's-
beast. And I'm not gonna say anything else because there's
Oh.
spoilers. So again, see with this, you have to be really, with this like challenges and like telling
You
you
don't
about
wanna
books. Exactly.
I don't know.
Well, I know you don't know,
I
but
don't know.
they might want to read
Want
it.
to read my favorite book?
What's your favorite book?
Funny words. They're just art history textbooks.
Got it. Did you ever read that one Van Gogh book? Or like look through that one Van Gogh book that I got?
It's in my bookcase.
Okay, I'll have to look.
I think it's at my apartment.
It should be. I would be very upset if you left at your parents' place.
I mean, they left a lot of my stuff at my parents' place.
No, but that book.
I left my whole bookcase full of all of my other books in my parents' house.
But I'm not just people!
Now I live in an 8x8 apartment room.
Okay, you can find a place to put it. Anyway, I finished a book today. This morning, actually, I finished Listen to Your Heart by Casey West, and it gave me like Radio Rebel vibes. Have you seen that movie?
watching it on the airplane here.
Yeah. That one movie with, I almost said Demi Lovato, Debbie Ryan. Jesus.
Okay, I watched the first 20 minutes of the movie and then I had to stop watching it and I put on Ocean's 8. Such an underrated movie.
It's so good. I love that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I finished that and that was book 1 done for the Beach Readathon. As of right now, I don't have any plans to pick up anything else. I have 2 books that I need to finish, so I need to finish those. But obviously, when Best is in town, hi. You don't read.
Nope.
You don't read. You spend time
No
together.
books.
As I forced you to do. It's okay. This was a practice run. Maybe I'll give this to you. Like, this will be one of the books for the video so that you at least get 1 point.
Okay. Wow. Are you gonna bring all these books to
God,
me?
no. No, we're gonna edit them into the...
Oh, can I see them first?
No, you'll read the synopsis and stuff online.
I don't get to hold the book.
I'm not packing 10 books.
You're
to your house.
driving.
I mean, I might.
Can I pick them out just by what's pretty?
Okay, here we go. Do you know what a TBR is?
To be real?
Close to be read.
Why would I know what a TBR
I don't know.
is?
Maybe you guess. Maybe you watch my videos. Have anything to say for yourself? Exactly.
I'm a loving subscriber. I am a documentary watching, coffee making, cat mom person who's just illiterate. I don't know how to
Doesn't
read.
watch my videos.
What's guys? I'm Caroline. I'm 21 and I don't know how to fucking read.
Good hello friends. Happy Sunday. We are halfway through the Beach Readathon and honestly I don't think I'm doing so bad. So today, well yesterday Caroline stayed the night and I had to go drop her off somewhere and then she's coming back here later today. But on the drive I decided that I would start the audiobook of A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I've had this audiobook through Audible, like when I had this subscription, for quite some time now. And I started it months and months and months ago and I realized that I couldn't retain as much because I wasn't necessarily focused on it. But because now I'm like actively saying like, yeah, I'm going to read this book, it's really nice to be paying attention to it and I'm really enjoying it so far. The physical book is still sitting right back there and I haven't like touched it. But I have plans to finish Crowns of Crosswall today, which is a middle grade book that the publisher reached out to me to offer me an arc that I could read it and review it. And then I just filmed my book unhaul video where I unhauled 16 books. And so later today, me and my sister are gonna go to little libraries and stock them with the books. So far a really productive day. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a library ambiance video, hopefully finish or at least get like another 20% of the way through Crowns of Crosswall. I'm going to probably read a little bit more of God's Grave before diving into A Darker Shade of Magic because God's Grave right now is going really slow and that's kind of discouraging for me. Like I don't have the desire to pick it up and that's really weird for me. Like I thought I would be flying through it, but right now I'm not. But right now we're gonna dive into a magical middle grade and I'm hopefully gonna finish it. Good morning friends, it is Monday, day 6 of the Beach Readathon. I'm repping my USC gear because today I got a package with some very exciting book mail, if you will. I'm gonna grab some scissors and we're gonna open it up. This is a package that I don't think people were expecting me to purchase because I say I'm so scared of it all the time. The real reason I had made this purchase was for the official Gre Test Prep. I'm planning on taking this test this year. This is actually really nice. See, this is the math reviews primarily what I needed because I haven't taken a math class since my freshman year of college. I'm a rising senior, so okay, I told Amanda that I would text her. Are you ready? I bought Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. This is not a book that I was anticipating. Oh, she is so pretty. Why did nobody tell me that the inside looked like this? I've been avoiding this book for quite some time. And then I saw that it was on sale on Amazon, so I bought it. Do I have anywhere to put it? Absolutely not. I think I'm just gonna kind of put it on my shelf and hope for the best right now. I got the chunker that is Crescent City. Am I gonna read it anytime soon? Probably not. I just finished work. Today wasn't like a super crazy day, so that was nice. But I actually have a Zoom call with my mentee for the orientation program that I'm a part of for my university. And I'm kind of excited because I really enjoy being a mentor. I've been a mentor before. And so it's just really good to start off the year and get somebody excited about coming to my school. My mentees are people that I have been paired with specifically for the fact that either our interests are the same, or we are in the same living situation, or same major, or we're both transfers, whatever it may be. Like, we got paired to be as similar as possible so I can help them as much as I possibly can. So that call's happening in about 15 minutes. So for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to read some more of God's Grave. I read a little bit this morning. We'll see how much more of it I can read. And then I'm planning on starting City of Brass because myself, Elena, and Samantha we are going to be buddy reading it. And it is one of the books for my July TBR, and it is also part of the Beach Readathon prompts. Got a lot of fun things going on. I really shouldn't start a new book, but I'm going to anyway. And then essentially, I have to finish all of the books that I've started. I have to finish God's Grave. I have to finish A Darker Shade of Magic, City of Brass, and I was going to try and read the arc that I have of The Voting Booth, which comes out tomorrow on July 7th. I don't think I'll be able to read it or finish it by then. So, but you know, it is what it is. But I need to read all these books by the 10th because that is when both the Beach Readathon ends and before I go to my trip up north. But until then, I'm going to get some more pages read of God's Grave before the Zoom call that I have, and then we will go from there. I also have to edit this video, and I have a feeling it's gonna be really long. So I haven't updated in like 2 days, but that doesn't mean I haven't been reading. I've just been super busy and there's been a lot going on in my house right now. So to kind of recap, on, what was it, Monday, Tuesday? It was the 6th. So Monday, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was the 6th. So on Monday, I hung out outside and read my book outside. That was for Meet Cute Club by Jack Harbin. You guys saw in the last clip I was debating between doing that and changing it for City of Brass, but I chose to keep this for, like, I didn't want to double up, and so I read Meet Cute Club outside all in one sitting. I read it in like 2 or 3 hours and it was a lot of fun. It was super sweet, and like the pacing of it was, I think, my only issue, but otherwise the book was amazing. It kind of moves a little bit quickly, granted, because it's only like, what, a 230 page physical book. It's definitely tiny, but it was a lot of fun. I gave Meet Cute Club a 3.7 star rating, and you guys saw me kind of work on this little spread. Essentially what I did is I have Cricut paper and I put all of the badges, the Instagram badges and the book badges for all of the challenges on this one piece of paper. I feel like I'm definitely wasting some, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, it's fine. It was kind of like an experiment anyway. So I've been cutting these out and putting them directly in here just because I've been wanting to experiment with this paper, because I am kind of in the works of making some stickers. I'll actually go ahead and link my Redbubble down below. I have a few uploaded right now, but I'm working on a few more right now as we speak. But I read Meet Cute Club and I gave that a 3.75 star out of 5. And like I said, it was cute. I did have a few issues with the pacing. When things got smutty though, they got very smutty very quickly, and that was a lot of fun. But overall, like, I did enjoy this book. It just wasn't necessarily like a favorite of all time, though I am really interested in reading more of Jack Harbin's work. I haven't completed any other Instagram challenges though. I think I'm gonna do the like create your own beach challenge today, and then myself, Elena, and Samantha have started a buddy read. I'm a little bit behind, so I'm up here and I need to be back here with a whole other chunk of the book that needs to be read after today, which I was planning on doing more of last night. However, we're getting our kitchen remodeled. So after living in this house for over 20 years, we have finally decided to remodel the kitchen. But that means, because I'm leaving town this weekend, leaving on Friday, my mother decided that we were going to start packing up the kitchen yesterday and today and probably a little bit tomorrow. I spent 2.5 hours with my mom and my sister and like basically the entire family packing things up. My dad was known as the box reenactor enforcer. His job was to take the tape roll and make sure all of the boxes were secure. My mom was unloading things. I was putting things in boxes. We were making sure things were shatterproof. It was a whole ordeal, and it's going to continue to be a whole ordeal, so I'm really excited to leave this weekend. But with that being said, a couple of nights ago, oh my gosh, I read The Voting Booth, which came out yesterday. It was an incredible book, probably a favorite of the year. I'll go ahead and link my review. Excuse me. Amanda is texting me update. Miss Amanda, I'm going to mute you right now. But what was I saying? I'll go ahead and link my review for The Voting Booth down in the description below. I think this is a phenomenal book that everybody in the US especially needs to read, because it really talks about what it means to be a voter and how important it is to vote, especially at a young age. It's extremely empowering to see not only characters who aren't 17, but like they're both 18, they're both extremely excited about the vote, and that's very different from the culture that you see now. So that was an incredible read that 100% I think everyone, especially in the United States, needs to read. Also, yesterday I got my copy of Cinderella is Dead in the mail. This is a new release by Kailyn Barron. This is a Cinderella retelling, obviously, and it's been blurbed by Bridget Kemmer, who in my eyes right now is the queen of retellings. I loved A Darker Shade of I loved A Curse So Dark and Lonely as a Beauty and the Beast retelling, so she really enjoys this and says that she breaks it apart and rebuilds it into a wholly original and captivating story where girls finally decide for themselves who lives happily ever after. If things haven't sold you on this book, I don't know what will. The chapter art is so subtle but so pretty. The text is a little bit bigger than I was thinking it would, but that just means I'll be able to fly through it a little bit more. Also don't like how loose my dust jacket is, but that's also fine. I'm really excited to get to this book. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it this month. I might just take this up north with me when I go see Caroline and have her guess this book, but also use it as a book to read. Right now I have another call with one of my mentees, as I said a couple days ago, and then after that probably gonna go kick it poolside for a little bit and read some more of City of Brass, hopefully catch up to my friends who are ahead of me, who I am not telling that they are ahead of me, because we're supposed to be at the end of chapter 12 by like today-ish, and then by tomorrow, well, we're technically all behind on our schedule. We're supposed to finish the book by Friday in terms of our buddy read, and then yeah, I just think something really special that I want to touch on though is the fact that although this is a speculative fiction novel set in the Middle East, you know, I'm Armenian, I'm not necessarily Arabic or Persian or whatever. There's definitely combinations of Armenians due to the diaspora. However, seeing characters who can even slightly reflect who I am and my culture and cultures that Armenian is inspired by is beautiful. Our main character's name is spelled N-A-H-R-I, and when I first read her name, immediately I pronounced it in the Armenian way of Nairi, or if I like soften it's Nairi. I can't get this pronunciation out of my head, and it almost makes her a little bit more Armenian in my heart. And though that doesn't have any, like, that's literally nothing to do with the book itself, that's just me finding a character who feels like home. And I haven't had that, and I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but I haven't had that in a lot of the literature that I'm reading. Oh my gosh, why am I crying? Like, this book isn't even like super reflective of the culture, but to open this book's pages and within the first 20 hear the fact that she speaks like Arabic and Turkish, and it just reminds me of my family and the fact that everyone in my family either speaks Russian or Greek, or I mean, hell, my dad speaks Spanish. It's so incredible to see a piece of yourself reflected, even if it isn't you entirely. So, oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't know why I just got super emotional about that, but her character is very special to me in that aspect, and so I'm really excited to be reading it. And I'm not sure how I feel about the storyline so far because we're still learning so much about the world, but it feels good. That's all I have to say on that. I'm gonna go. I have a call in 30 minutes and I need to compose myself. So yeah. Hi friends, I know it's really same angle, same shirt, same spiel. Been a couple hours later. I just finished watching Rogue One for class and I just did the assignment for it. Me and my sister had some dinner, which is why I'm having a hard time breathing. But now that I'm done with all of my assignments for school, I'm going to read so much of The City of Brass. Like, so much of it. I'm gonna catch up. Solid. Good check-in. Quality clips. Hi friends. So I'm usually not the person to like start a clip in a mood, but I'm in a little bit of one right now because like, okay, let's just start over real quick. This morning I got ready, went to work, put on my new favorite shirt. Oh my gosh, love this shirt. I think I got it from H&M. Felt really good today, was really productive, got a lot of work done, got a lot of reading done. I'm leaving on my trip tomorrow, and so I thought like, okay, let me make some plans with people that I haven't seen in like months and months and months before I go for like, I don't know, sake of ease, filling in time, whatever. Maybe this is just like the type of person I am, but I like things to be set at a certain time so that I know when I'm coming over, when we're hanging out, what we're doing. And so like I made plans, however there were no set times. It was just like, oh, like come over tonight. I'm like, that what time is tonight? And so now it's 8:30. I haven't even packed for my trip tomorrow. It's like a 6-hour drive. I'm hoping to like be in bed by like 10, 11 o'clock. So I'm well rested and I don't have to worry about getting exhausted on the road tomorrow. For me to get a text at like 8:15 saying, yeah, like you can come over in a little bit. I'm like, okay, no, because I still have to pack. I still have to do, I have like a few more like little things that I need to do before I leave because the rest of it I can just do while I'm up north of Carolina, but like slightly irked. That's besides the point. What I'm going to do now is put on my audiobook of A Darker Shade of Magic because I'm planning on listening to that on my way up, and I would preferably like to get this done tomorrow. Like I'd like to get the audiobook done tomorrow on the drive. So we'll see if that ends up happening. I'm going to pull down my suitcase and get to packing. So it is now several hours later. I'm done packing, kind of organizing and just getting my like room clean so that I come home to a clean room. Not really much else for me to say. I got about another like 70 to 100 pages into A Darker Shade of Magic, so that's good. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that tomorrow as one of the Beach Readathon prompts, and then I'm going to get through a massive chunk of City of Brass, and then hopefully I'll be able to finish that tomorrow morning before I leave. The plan for tomorrow is to get up. I'm gonna fix my hair just because I like having manageable hair when I'm on a drive, and sometimes when it's in like a braid or a bun or whatever, it gives me headaches. So it's gotta be down, but like managed, you know? Which is why I straightened it this morning. And then I'm gonna have some breakfast, pack some brunch and stuff. Usually I'll stop in like a very specific place that's on the road. It's kind of always been my pit stop, so I'm still debating if I'm going to stop or if I'm just gonna pack some lunch and go. And then I should be up at Caroline's place at around 3 o'clock, so it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. We're gonna get a lot of audiobook listening in, and then the prompt for tomorrow is golden hour. Take a picture at golden hour. So I'll definitely do that at some point in the drive or when I get to Caroline. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to get to reading and then I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Hello friends. So this is the first time I'm speaking to you today. I didn't film leaving my house because I was ever so slightly frazzled with trying to get everything into my car and going. But I am making my first stop at the Tejon, I think that's how you, Tejon. I always joke around with how I pronounce it, but I honest to God don't know. But we're here making a stop at Starbucks. I'm debating if I want a drink, but I definitely have to pee. So we're not even like, I'm probably like a quarter of the way right now, so. Okay, pit stop number 1 done. I am en route. I was kind of sad. Okay, so like with all of the COVID crap that's going on, obviously bathrooms and whatnot are going to be closed. However, my favorite Starbucks, their bathroom is also closed. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be. But luckily, because this area is like a well-known stop for people who are going either up or down California, even the gas stations are really, really clean and really big. According to my navigation, I have 325 miles left to go. That brings me to Caroline's at exactly 3:30, and I think that's pretty solid. It is 10 till 11 right now. So I am going to continue my audiobook of A Darker Shade of Magic and keep driving. I'm gonna make a fat U-turn though. I'll talk to you guys soon. actually at work right now, so I'm just kind of at the apartment alone, which is fine. But I wanted to just wrap up this vlog and say thank you so much for watching. I know it's a pretty long one in comparison to what I normally post, but because there are 10 days of adventures, it kind of makes sense. I unfortunately did not finish The City of Brass last night. I have plans to finish it this morning, and then you guys will see my thoughts on that in my July wrap-up, as well as if you follow me on Goodreads, you'll see like a mini thought. Myself, Elena, and Samantha were talking about our feelings, and it's kind of cool to see that we're all on the same page, which is, I think, a lot of fun when you do buddy reads. That is it for this Beach Readathon vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my socials, and until then, I'll catch you on Instagram.